Hi everybody, my name is Alyssa. I'm the head of marketing over here at Headliner, and today I'm going to be walking you through the latest update regarding Make by Headliner. So what is the update exactly? The update is going to affect the way that you create and caption your podcast videos and audiograms here in Headliner. To access the update, you'll first either need to create your free Headliner account or go ahead and log into your existing account at make.headliner.app. Then, once you're in, you'll go ahead and click on this lovely Projects tab right here. From the Projects tab, then you'll go ahead and navigate to the project that you're going to want to add captions to. So I'm going to go ahead and create my latest video project. And then you can go ahead and see that we have some updates in effect. If you're familiar with Headliner, then you know that this is the advanced editor. If you aren't, welcome to the advanced editor. The update, like I said, is going to affect the captions. So you can see over here that we have a few different things that you can do here with the captions. So as always, you can go ahead and automatically update your captions just by editing them via the transcript, just like you would a Word doc. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and correct a grammatical disfluency, and then we'll be able to see that that's going to actually go into effect in the actual video once I add in styled captions. So now that I've made that change, I can go ahead and toggle my captions on so that you can actually see that change. So you can see here that I've got some pretty colorful captions going on right here. And if I didn't want those captions, I could go ahead and restyle them. I did that by clicking the Style Your Captions button. So right here, we can see I already have my brand font selected, but I want to go ahead and change out some of these colors. So we can see here that we can pull a couple different levers. We can add in some highlighting. So the default that I had was that very yellow text box around it, but I'm going to want to make it something a little bit more true to my brand. So we're going to toggle and try and recreate this headliner purple. I could also input the hex code if I had that at my disposal. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try and manually kind of guess around right here. Anyways, you can also go ahead and change out your shadowing a little bit to make it even more pretty. So we've got this pink color. I, however, am going to change it so it pops a little bit more. So now we've got some white around there. And you can also go ahead and change the degree of that shadow, so you could increase it with the blur, or you could just take it all the way by decreasing it completely. I'm going to, however, make it a little bit more blurry because I like it. And you can also go ahead and change the vertical and the horizontal offset, so you can see here, kind of making it a little bit different on how it would actually portray that shadow. I'm going to do it there. I'm happy with that. And that is my lovely styled caption. I can also go ahead and pull one last lever, which is going to be to add karaoke style animations. So we can see here that I already have them toggled on. If I wanted them off, just click off. I want them on though. So I have black to white. I normally would think that's fine, but seeing as I've got some white text, we'll change it to, I don't know, gray. A little bit, not totally black, but like kind of black. So there we go. We have some styled changes, and we can see that Headliner automatically went ahead and updated that, and my purple is actually pretty close right there. Anyways, another thing that you can do with this update is going to affect how you can upload your captions and use your captions a little bit more effectively to create some very engaging, very pretty podcast videos. So we see over here that you've got the 3 ... By clicking that, you see that you have technically 4 options, but really 3 options. So you can go ahead and download these captions. By clicking that, you're actually taking everything that's in your transcript over here and, well, downloading it. So now you can either get a VTT or an SRT file. By downloading that, you now have a fully optimized transcript that you could use to create truly accessible and SEO-friendly videos. The other thing you can do, you could upload captions. So inversely, say you had that VTT, say you had that SRT, or the docs file. Already downloaded and on your computer, you could just go ahead and click that or choose a file button and upload it manually yourself. And then one final thing that you can do with your captions is actually add them as a new text track. By doing this, this is going to add in the words onto this little media text track here and also show you the exact timing. So reasons that you may want to do this, say you want to add in some more design elements, or you even want to just change something the exact second that a word is being spoken. This is going to be probably a much more easy way, especially if you're a very visual person, to go ahead and do that. So in doing that, you can see this word video. We can see exactly where it pops up on that timeline. I could start it right when video is being spoken and then navigate down into another track file and add in another visual element to it. So by clicking this little plus button, you now can go ahead and very easily insert images, videos, GIFs, or design something completely one-off on Canva at the exact moment that a word is being spoken. So you see here that Headliner has the option for you to automatically create AI-generated images and videos, so you can literally type in any prompt that you want, add in some different styling parameters like your aspect ratio, style, and as well as inserting your primary color palette to create videos and images that are uniquely your own. I, however, am going to just put in a GIF for the word video, and we can see here that we get this lovely GIF that pops up automatically. Now me, being the person that I am, I'm a very big fan of Mean Girls, so I am going to go ahead and choose that lovely GIF. And then from here, you can also go ahead and pull a few more levers for some added design element and flair. So you can add in some transitions just to make it a little bit more seamless and not as cut jump whenever this appears in your actual video. And you can also very easily change out the duration. So say I only want this video camera GIF to appear when the word video is being spoken. I can totally do that just by editing in that duration up here. And then go ahead and click add to video. And we can see here that the GIF is now added into my actual video up here. So we saw now that I have that lovely Mean Girls clip that pops up when Oliver says the word video. And that is truly the update. You can now create really pretty captions on your podcast videos and audiograms. And you can also very easily make your videos a little bit more engaging by adding in some stylized elements and then also having some more control over the actual video in terms of providing a transcript or conversely accessing that transcript and downloading it to help really make some truly accessible, searchable content. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below or reach out to us directly by emailing us at support@headliner.app. As always, thank you so much for watching and happy podcasting!